welcome back to my channel, Arion ZHANE'S World. It's your girl Arion here with another video. So my video today is all about how to handle, I guess that's the best word, how to handle finals week, how to conquer finals week, how to ace finals week, and how to prepare for finals week. It's not finals week yet, well at least in my school it's not, but finals week is quickly approaching. 2 weeks and I'm not ready. It's like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to bust these finals out. Anyway, so I have a couple tips for you guys today. A couple tips, a couple tricks, a couple things that you gotta do. Most of these things I've already done. A couple of things I plan on implementing for this year's finals week. Hopefully it'll be better. I had a really good finals week last year, but there are a couple things that I wouldn't do again. Okay, so let's get started. By the way, these are in no particular order. It's not like most important or least important. It's just how they came in my brain. Alright, first, this is very important. It's never too late to talk to your teacher. Something my teacher told us every Monday and Wednesday before he started. Don't assume it's too late. Take the opportunity to communicate. That's in all of his PowerPoints. Basically what that's saying is, don't think that it's too late to talk to your teacher about helping you with an assignment, possibly raising your grade, getting some extra credit. It's never too late. Maybe after the grades are posted, that's a little too late, but nobody will wait that long. Take the time to talk to your teachers. You should have been doing it earlier, but if you haven't done it now, email your teacher right now or after you watch this video and say, hey, Mr. Williams, I am really struggling in your class. I know finals week is coming up and I want to know if there's any extra work that I can do. Some teachers will give you grace and say, yeah, sure. Others will be like, no, just do really well in the final. If they say that, that should be your motivator to kick the final off the door, okay? In a good way. Not like, I'm not gonna study, but like, yeah, I'm about to make you out. Yeah. Secondly, plan to study. Don't just study when you have time. You have to actually plan to study. For example, and this goes into my next tip, which is use a planner to organize when you're going to study and when your finals are. So for example, let's say you have class from 8 a.m. to 2 on Monday and Wednesdays. You know that you have from 2:15 until whenever you go to sleep to study. You can still socialize, you can still go to lunch, you can still go to dinner, still go to your organization meetings, but you need to study. So you need to plan out. Some people can study late at night, so you can say, okay, I'm going to study from 6 to 10. Okay, great, that's great. And then from 2:30 to 5:45, you have time to, you can study during that time, or you can go out, you can have fun, you can eat, things like that. But just make sure you plan to study. Don't just say, I'll study when I get back to my room, and you don't find yourself getting back to your room until 1:30 a.m. Yeah, plan to study, get a planner or organizer, some people call it, and write down when you're going to study, what you're going to study and things like that. I love my planner. I'll get it. I love my planner. I got it from Target. Target has the cutest planners. For what? How much did I pay? I didn't buy it though. I paid like, I mean, they paid about like $14 for it. So this was my plan last week. It was pretty empty. I didn't have all that much to do. It was mainly like presentations and quizzes I had to study for. Not a lot of homework. But yeah, buy a planner. It's never too late to buy a planner, but since you're seeing this video before finals week, get one now and then you can use it for next semester as well. Alright, this is something that I'm personally struggling with, but I made it a goal that this finals week I'm going to use this tip. Eat healthy brain food. Everybody always says, eat healthy. And you know me, I'm like, I can get my fries from Zaxby's. I can get my Nibblers. I go to Chick-fil-A and get the cookies and cream milkshake without the cherry and the whipped cream. I could do that instead of getting a salad or eating fruit or even just having healthy sandwiches instead of fried sandwiches that I love. Yeah, but honestly, healthy brain food really does help because when you eat better, you typically feel better. For example, have you ever tried studying after having pizza? I have. It's terrible because I get like so I'll start eating pizza like this, and I'll be like this, like I don't want to study. I can lay in my bed and watch Netflix. So I'm gonna go lay in my bed and watch Netflix. But when you have healthier food, it also does something to your brain. I'm not sure exactly what it does. I'm not a scientist or a researcher, but it does something to the brain and it helps. So get healthy, eat healthy brain food. Don't just get it, eat it. And my goal is to do that this finals week too. So you can do it together. Okay, this is something that I do and I've seen other people do. I don't do it as much as I should though. Rewrite your notes because repetition deepens the impression. My grandma tells me that all the time. Repetition deepens the impression. So if you're constantly writing, not constantly, but if you wrote the notes in class, then you take your notes back and decide to rewrite your notes, maybe even neater, because a lot of times you write notes in class, they're kind of like sloppy. It presses it more into your brain. So let's say you have class at 12. You have African American history at 12. And then at 1 o'clock you know everything to do. Rewrite your notes. It helps, especially since it's fresh in your brain and you can start recalling, oh, I remember this. George Washington Carver in 1899. I don't know, stuff like that. So rewrite your notes. It doesn't matter if they're fresh notes, even though fresh notes are typically easier to remember rather than notes from back in September when we just started school. So yeah, rewrite your notes and highlight your notes too. That helps me because I like colors and it stimulates my brain. Going along with rewriting your notes and the whole repetition deepens the impression, reviewing the material more than once. Reading the chapter once isn't gonna put the information in your brain unless you're that smart. I mean, I'm not. I have to read things multiple times. But yeah, review the material multiple times. Okay, this is something I do all the time, literally for all my classes. I take pictures of my notes and I study them on the go. So, for example, I had a Principles of Marketing test on Thursday, this past Thursday. I was like, how am I gonna do this? So I typed up the notes on my computer, took a picture of the notes, and I had the notes on my phone. So while I was waiting for him to come to class, this is me. Yeah, and everybody's not gonna bring their laptop with them, and you can't really take your laptop out everywhere you wanna go. So on your phone, you always have your phone out anyway, so why not put your notes in here and study anytime, anywhere. It's just genius. No, really, try this. Because it's so convenient. Or sometimes when you're in the bathroom, you just pull your notes out. Ah, okay, that's where the cornea is. Okay, stuff like that. Okay, this is something I don't want to say I struggle with, but I don't know. Do not plan on doing heavy studying in your bed because you will fall asleep. Don't do it. The only time you should be studying in your bed is when you're like about to go to sleep, I think, and you have like your notes, like you're like actually like laying down and you have your notes laid with you. Because you're about to go to sleep and you just want to have the information in your brain as you go to sleep. And I actually heard that if you study before you go to sleep, the information stays in your, like you actually retain the information. Quite interesting. So yeah, you know, again, we're always on our phones anyway. If you have the notes on your phone, you just lay down, the cornea, like we said earlier. Oh, okay. You know, stuff like that. So do not plan on studying for 5 hours in your bed. Okay? Okay. This is a tip that I love. I do it all the time. I do it a little too much sometimes. Reward yourself. Take a break. If you've been studying for 2 hours, take a 15 to 30 minute break. Whether it's just sitting up stretching and talking on the phone, but you have to be really strict about your time. Whether it's just having a snack in the midst of your studying, or maybe it's, okay, this is what I do, but I wouldn't really suggest doing this, watching Netflix for about 30 minutes. Yeah, if you do that, you have to be really careful with that because it's easy to continue watching Greenleaf, the 45-minute episodes of Greenleaf, than just watching it 30 minutes like you planned. Yeah. Okay, this is something everybody knows, pretty much, Quizlet. Everybody pretty much uses Quizlet or actual physical flashcards. I love Quizlet. It's thebomb.com. It's very convenient too because you can share your note cards with your friends and your friends can share their note cards with you. So if you're studying for a Spanish test together and your friend's like, oh man, I don't have my notes on me. I'm like, oh girl, just see the link to my Quizlet. Bing, bada boom, both get A's, both treating ourselves to Starbucks, both graduating with 4.0. Yeah, probably not. But honestly, yeah, Quizlet is very convenient and Quizlet has like games. It'll say the words to you, you don't have to say it back. And like, Quizlet is lit. Get Quizlet. Ooh, study groups. Study groups can be a good thing or a bad thing. They can be good if you're with a group of like-minded people who want to study, who want to do great on their tests. Yeah, but it can be bad if you're people who want to play around, who just want you to do all the studying and have them cheat off of you. That's so annoying. So yeah, make sure you just be careful with who you study with. But study groups can be amazing. Amazing. So pick your study groups wisely. And lastly, this is something I saw online. It's like a, how do you explain it? It's like a self-control app. So if you're like me and you have a bad problem with watching Netflix while you study, you can type in Netflix.com on the app and it will like block it for a certain amount of time. Personally, I don't like that. But if you can't, if it's really hard for you to not watch Netflix or YouTube, I would get the app. Or I would just like not sit there on your computer or your phone. That's a little weird. I don't like the idea of an app being able to block me from websites. But anyway, those are my finals week's tips, hacks, whatever you want to call them, how to ace finals week. I hope you guys have a great finals week. Hopefully I have a great finals week. I don't think I have one test, maybe two. Anyway, but I know I'm about to ace those tests and I know you will too. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments about this video or any future videos you want to see. And this is Arion ZHANE, and I will see you guys on the flip side.